Good morning, St. Francis. It is Monday, March the 29th, 2021. It is Monday of Holy Week. It is also the 37th day of Lent. Coming to you this morning from the grove of trees that is alongside of the church building over here, as you can see. I'm still using my great selfie stick. This little neat grove of trees that's on the side. And behind me, you can see some of the cars that are doing drop-off at the Franciscan school. And the sun is coming up over here on this Monday of Holy Week. A very nice sunrise, considering that we've had a very kind of windy, rainy, awful, thunderstormy weekend. So coming to you on this Monday of Holy Week. Again, the second day of Holy Week. Palm Sunday brought us into this yesterday, and now the second day of Holy Week. We hear in today's readings from Isaiah the first of many suffering servant songs that will continue to walk us through all of Holy Week. But what is striking, though, is the gospel, because the gospel is always the same every Monday, as it is every Tuesday, every Wednesday of Holy Week. And it always begins with the anointing of Jesus at Bethany, the city outside of Jerusalem, where Jesus, again, had gone to raise Lazarus from the dead, and that is whose house Jesus happens to be at, the house of Mary, Martha, and Lazarus, who are together now are all going to be remembered as saints on the day that there's the Feast of St. Martha. Pope Francis changed that a couple of months ago, and so we remember all three siblings together on that day. So the house of Mary, Martha, and Lazarus, Jesus comes to have a dinner, a great feast. And Lazarus reclines at table with Jesus, Martha is cooking, and Mary does something extraordinary. Again, Judas will not like it, and the scribes and Pharisees will continue to plot against Jesus. But what Mary does is anoint Jesus' feet with perfumed oil, and she dries them with her hair. That is where the focus of today's gospel is, on this action that Mary does, that Jesus will imitate a few days later at the Last Supper in washing his disciples' feet and tell them that he gives them another commandment, to do as he has done. But Mary is the inspiration. Again, this woman about whom we know very little and who just appears here and there in the scriptures is Mary, the sister of Martha and Lazarus. Not Mary Magdalene, not some prostitute, not some other ne'er-do-well woman, as sometimes she is in other gospels. This is Mary, the sister of Martha and Lazarus, who does an action that is so intimate, so tender, so caring, so profound, that Jesus can only imitate it in his own way at the Last Supper with the apostles. For Mary to dry Jesus' feet with her hair as she anoints them with this perfumed oil is a great act, not only of reverence and not only of recognition of who and what Jesus is, but it's of that care and concern that we are called to have for each other always. A care and concern that knows no bounds, a care and concern that knows no embarrassment, a care and concern that reaches beyond even what society and culture say are the limits of human interaction. And they are meant to be experienced in many different ways, as many times as we can, with as many of us as can be had. Jesus again will imitate Mary's actions by using water and a towel. Again, he approximates what she does, but she again is the inspiration. As we move towards the end of Lent, as we move into those great events that won for us our salvation, may Mary's action, as Jesus says in Mark's gospel yesterday that we heard at the Passion, be remembered forever. Be remembered in our own actions to each other. Those actions of care and bonding that unite us to each other in incredible ways, in bonds which not even death can break, bonds which help us to grow, to become the human beings God has created us to be. May the Lord give you peace.